Welcome along. Number 2, legislation of the Rural Water Supply Construction Standards. Long section ya Bayumi look long all most important act where emi stop relate long rural water supply construction standards more work belong Yumi long side belong water supply. So Yumi got 5 main act. More some only got amendment where hemi important too, especially alongside long Water Resources Management Act. So Bayumi look long amendment belong him. First one, Bayumi look long Water Resources Management Act 2003. Act ya emi commenced long 2002 and emi got function long define huya I got responsibility long management all water resource long Yumi long Vanuatu. More how all water resource may be used, how now all have use them, more all process where many must fall in time where only no use them straight or you must find them some penalty long misuse. Also me tell them Amendment Act and may come out long 2016 long got more details long some key water management issues by you look long Water Resources Management Act first time. Actually I got 7 part. Preliminary, use of water, administration, water resources management, special powers, offenses, more miscellaneous. By you me stop go through long each one small now ya. Okay, long part 1 me got all definition where me stop inside long act. Bro, suppose you know savvy something alongside long legal definition, but you savvy look long him long find them out one of them only stop in him. I think all act me similar in me semak you got all definition long for it. Customary use me one important one where me come up long act plenty. I use recognized as customary by landowner. Belong crops or belong drink domestic purposes and me only consider them customary use. Works any physical works where any stop work long protection more management long use of water more includes any stormwater or wastewater works. So any kind physical construction where any stop changing path long water or hole in water long managing him. Water Emi got all definitions inside long him long surface water, groundwater, stored water, all same water inside long tongue, more coastal water. Part 2 Emi stop talk about use of water. Main key point belong him Minister belong Water Resources Emi responsible belong protection more use more management belong all water resources. Customary owners more occupiers long one land. Any occupant long any land only got right belong using water when we stop on top long land more when we stop adjacent long land. Suppose only no spoil them one another man. Emia now law where Emi tell him water Emi belong all man where Emi stop live long one piece belong land. Emi no just belong owner. Suppose one man is stop long ground only have using water belong drink suppose only no spoil them not a fellow man. Any use more construction water works where no belong customary more domestic use, only must get one permit, where must go through long department belong water, long director belong approve him. Any use where no belong customary more domestic use, belong drink long house. Suppose you want to build them one dam belong irrigation. You must write him one request belong water use or water works permit. Part 3 administration. Me stop defining all responsibility belong minister, director, national water resources advisory committee, and more. Ali stop talk about small long local water management committees. Some example by me no savvy go through long every one. Suppose you want them look long more detail long actia. By you got one copy stop long website belong you meet long Ministry of Lands. By you go la him you have a download them full list long all definitions. By some way me stop any minister and me got power belong declare one water protection zone. Director and me got right power belong approve more decline application of waterworks. Suppose me got one good fella reason why you mean you want them build them one something long one river by me savvy tell him no. The NOAC National Water Resources Advisory Committee only must oversee more plan good long all development of urban and rural water supplies. More and we got some requirements belong local water management committees long part 3 administration. Part 4 me stop talk about water resource management. And we got plenty details long all national water policies, more plans, more water protection zones, where you got long find them strategy long how now belong look at them water long national level. Part 5 me special powers me designate authority of Department of Water Director belong enter land, give direction long one man, more acquire land suppose Ali got need belong construct them one something belong manage them water resources. Ali got all process plan. Part 7 offenses. I may give him all details long offenses more penalties. Suppose one man may commit him crime underneath long act. I think one example where any important long rural water supply. Suppose one man without authorization interferes with or encourages others to interfere with the means of supply of water, including any works or pollutes water. Ali have a fine 1,000 Vatu or Kolong jail 2 year. So I mean say also one man may cut him pipe or spoil him water, including waterworks. Ali have a fine more Kolo jail. Me start talk about him small finish. Water Resources Management Act Amendment 2016. Ali looks a no got something law initial act. Ali must make him some changes long or something by me go through lahem naya. Me include him application process. You got more detail him alongside long water use, more water works permit. Me introduce them provisional water resource advisory committees under the long national committee. Me give him full up more detail alongside law rural water committees where you mean law rural you must have a good example 40% long water committee must woman or suppose no no really one straight water committee underneath long act from Emmy stop long law. Emmy introduce them all ideal behind long buffer zone, more further definitions long side long penalties, suppose one man Emmy spoil them water supply. Emmy now some basic functions long rural water committee. Ali got need plan develop, implement and maintain water supply conservation, management system scheme, and maintain community water safety plan to ensure safety and security. DWCSP MA. Represent community on ownership of the water supply and help community only making decision long how now by only managing water supply. I mean, or just water committee must make a decision, try and long facilitate them community decision making with them every man. Allies have to make rules, more regulate water resource management issues, more report long provincial water resources advisory committee, more report any issues. I mean now key function long water committee where Emmy start long law long act. So time where you want them tell them one community one function law committee you have a look like me. Next act where me stop long standards where me must think about small or big one for me very important environment protection and conservation. Actamia Emmy got full up guideline long how long management environment long Yumi long Vanuatu. I'll give him one definition along environment. I'll tell him say all components belong earth, including land, water, atmosphere, meaning air, all organic and inorganic matter and living organisms. So I mean all tree, all animal, more culture too. From culture blowing you mean stop full up inside long environment. So you must think about all man where Emmy stop inside long environment too, more culture, Emmy part long environment. Suppose you may change him natural environment, you may change him culture too. Time where you may got one big fella walk, you may must get one environmental impact assessment where he may assess him all risk long environment long side long project long side long water unless water project may presupposed in a protected area by likely no must got one environmental impact assessment. Public Health Act 1994 and we got details along regulations of many health aspects of public health. Regulation concerning water supply, sanitation and hygiene are summarized. I'll give him some place here. A nuisance, any something where any savvy cause him injury or is likely to injure health. A local authority officer or environmental health officer Ali must stop him or nuisance long one notice. Suppose you got all dirty, more waste, rubbish, water, and me stop round long one dwelling, and me one nuisance, more Ali savvy give him notice long emia. All container long water, tank, barrel, bucket, or container long house, Ali must got cover with him lid, more screen, long prevent them or dirty, more mosquitoes is savvy go inside. Any receptacle for collecting or storing water for human domestic use, Ali must keep clean, more protected from contamination. Mere law. but the time where you look one container long side long one house, I mean no got lit, you say tell him, and me breaking breaking the law. Yeah, you know strong too much. But me law, me very important long side long health. So yes, me one something you have a use long work long you now you do. I mean no just one good fella idea. I mean actually law. Other act where you must have a long ham, long side long standards, water supply act, I mean more long side long municipal, long all system where only want to make a connection along mains water supply long you meet long town. You got all guidelines behind. More building act. Suppose you want them build them one structure long municipal area. You may got one act long tell them how now you may have a construct them something, yeah. So I suppose you find them situation where you work lahem by you look to fella something, yeah, by me more side law municipal area. You may start look law rural water supply construction standards. And yeah, last slide long you me long section here. Next one by you me look lahem after. Thank you to us.